Welcome to Beckley Speedway here at Beckley Motorsports Park in Prosperity, West Virginia. This is the Fast Track Racing Series and the Fast Track World Championships. Hello, I'm Lenny Baticki. The car here, this is David Smith's car, the Southeastern champion. Joining me on the broadcast, Wesley Outland, the voice of the Fast Track Racing Series. And Wesley, we've got 75 laps on tap of all-out racing.
Hey, there's only one round in the playoffs for the Fast Track Racing Series, and it's right here at this tight 3/8 mile bull ring of Beckley Motorsports Park. 80-plus drivers have been here battling it out through the heats and consies, and now 24 of the best warlords of the premier Pro Late Model Series in the country are ready to go at it to decide who's going to be the $20,000 Fast Track World Champion.
Going to be an awesome race. We're also going to have pit reports from Candace Blanchard from AshevilleChannel.com. Stick around. It's all about to start and then break loose when we come back right here to the Fast Track World Championships.
Did you guys say topless? It's not me. It's the car. We have the hood off for the topless race. You get to see all the drivers. You get to see their face. You get to see the mud. You get to see the dirt. You get to see their hands on the steering wheel. The fans love it. They love to watch their drivers with the top off, and that's the topless race. Back to you guys in the booth.
Today's show sponsors brought to you by
Via Headers, proud sponsor of the starting lineup in our television broadcast series. The official tire of the Fast Track Racing Series is Hoosier Racing Tire. Chevrolet Performance.
Chris Ferguson, the kid that won earlier this year at the dirt track at Charlotte Motor Speedway. A big win for him. Look at these three. You can almost throw a blanket over them as they go into the corners. And now I think we got a nice little tussle here for the lead as Parton wants that orange car to get around the leader.
And what's amazing, so many times you've seen on the in the broadcast here at the get-go, the green flag 3 wide, sometimes 4 wide. Here you go, about to make 3 wide again as coming New York's number 20 of Wayne Robertson tried to make a move there. As you see the field fly by in the midsection of the racetrack, the apex of turn number 3 and 4, and just like that, there go your leaders exiting off the corner. That's how fast they're getting around this tight 3/8 mile Cereal Bowl at Beckley Motorsports Park.
With Salango up into the wall, he's going to bring it to a stop. I believe we've got Candace Blanchard down for another report before we go to commercial.
Thanks, guys. We are trackside here at Beckley Speedway, and as you can see, I'm just down from the start-finish line. And as these drivers come down the front stretch, they head into turn 1, and it is a downhill slope. Turn 1 is a 15-degree slope. As they head into turns 1 and 2, these drivers have to be really accurate on the time they decide to brake and the time they decide to turn. So they do make these turns. I'm going to take you into another really cool part of this track, turns 3 and 4. And here it is, turns 3 and 4. We have a 22-degree bank as they come into turn 4 and head down the home stretch. And to cross the finish line, it's a downhill slide, so they're going to pick up a lot of speed as they head into the home stretch for the checkered flag.
Back at Beckley Motor Speedway for the Fast Track World Championships, this is your BIA Custom Headers restart lineup.
41 laps complete, 22. Chris Ferguson will lead us back to the green flag. The 111, the man that started on the outside of the green flag for the start. Max Blair is in second. Watch the driver in that number 20 car. He started this race in 21st, inside row 11. Wayne Robertson, done the choose rule, made it work. Mike Pager Jr. sits in 4th, and then you've got the yellow number 6 of Looney Tunes, Mike Fakis, followed by the machine of Furman, Parton to his outside. The green flag's back in the air. We're gassing back up one more time here at Beckley Motorsports Park in the $20,000 World Championship.
More than halfway down in this 75-lapper, and things get a little bit more tense, a little bit more extreme, and a little bit more hustle in what these drivers will have to do if they're going to hope to catch up and pass that 22 car of the kid, Chris Ferguson.
Everybody flying by between corners number 1 and 2 here at the racetrack. There goes the man out of Cumming, New York, the number 20 of Wayne Robertson. He now makes the pass on Max Blair for position number 2. Now his next adversary will be the 22 Carver and Sons House Plumbing entry, Barry Wright of Chris All-In Ferguson for the number 1 position. He's on his door panel to the inside, trying to close in for the lead, leading in turn number 1.
Boy, good battle for the lead. You had thought that Blair was really going to be a factor, but he's already back to third. It's going to take a lot to get around these two as they go at it hammer and tong out of the corner.
Wayne Robertson to the inside of the 20. They make contact. Ferguson not backing down. They'll battle door to door. 22 to the outside lane. Ferguson not... Well, here they come again. Robertson's got to jump on the inside lane. Inside, outside. Which way do you go, Lenny, as they exit off the backstretch?
Real snapshot of the Fast Track Series North, and represented by the 20 car, the South represented by the 22, door to door, down the straightaway, and neither driver giving an inch, none asking for it, and they're just going to race it out. And right now, the North is going to lead the South down the straightaway with the 20 car taking over the lead.
Man, I'll tell you what, look at the 22 of Ferguson up under the rear deck lid, jacking up the rear end of the 20 of Robertson. No love lost between these two great drivers. A battle it out, a lot of money on the line, Lenny, and here comes Ferguson to the 22, trying to make a move on the 20. One more time, not going to reel him in. Look at this battle down in the middle. Joe Martin stuck in the middle, one Sia Pegger. Now he's got Mike Fakis to deal with. Awesome racing around this track.
It really is. You know, as these later laps go, the money is definitely on the line, and folks are trying to push their cars to the limit, and some of them may have actually pushed their cars to the limit too early. So we'll start to watch and see who fades and who pushes forward in this race as we get down to where they're paying the money. Oh, caution!
Yeah, trouble up in turn number 4. Ryan Montgomery, the 12 at Fairmont, West Virginia, loops it around. Caution number 2, Lenny.
Well, while Ryan gets his car turned back into the right position, let's go down to Candace Blanchard, who has a report on a very special person in the Fast Track family.
As Mrs. North Carolina America 2011, I'm always on the hunt for a fellow queen, and I found one here at Beckley Speedway. I'm here with Chelsea Smith, Miss Fast Track. It's nice to meet you, Chelsea.
Hey, Candace, it's great to meet you as well.
So tell me, how long have you been Miss Fast Track?
I've been Miss Fast Track for 4 years now, and first off, I would like to thank Stan Lester for giving me the opportunity for 4 great, amazing years.
Now, I know since you've been doing this 4 years that you've had to have some kind of crazy, funny story over the past 4 years.
I definitely had a great story. Being Miss Fast Track, I get to be in the 4-wide salute, and I busted my suit. And it was so funny, and even now I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't bust my suit again, so I get someone to help me.
And now David Smith is actually your father, who is one of the drivers in this series. What does he think about you being Miss Fast Track?
My dad is such a great person, and he thinks the world of me and being Miss Fast Track. He loves that I get to interact with the drivers and also the fans.
Well, congratulations on all your successes.
Thank you so much, Candace.
Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks a lot, Candace. Always great to have Chelsea out at the racetrack. She's always so gracious and certainly helps the Fast Track family in so many different ways. Well, the car is getting set to go back to green flag racing. The top 4 ready to do battle with the rest of the field. 20 of Robertson from New York to the inside. The 22 of Ferguson on the outside. And that's New York and North Carolina being represented. Pennsylvania on row number 2 of Blair, the 111, Pegger in the 1C. And then you've got Aaron Barley, Joe Martin to his outside. Green flag back in the air for the restart. They dive into the corner. Great racing through the field as everybody negotiates out of turn 2 into turn 3. And that battle continues. Oh, Fakis gets into Mike Pegger Jr. He goes around. Damage from the 25 of Matt Long. Everybody scampers to get by. Caution number 3. And cautions breed cautions, Lenny Baticki. They really do. Hard contact there between Long and the other driver, and man, that was a tough way for both of them to go out here at Beckley. Well, while they get the racetrack cleaned up and the cars off, we'll go to break and come back with more of the Fast Track World Championships.